Hello YouTube, it's James here from Let's Talk Retro, and today we've got a video tour for you. It's the Vigamus Video Game Museum in Rome. I've decided the quickest and the best way to give you a tour of the Video Game Museum in Rome is to put together a slideshow. So let's get started. Enjoy! I hope you enjoyed that slideshow tour of the video game museum in Rome. As you could see, so much stuff, so much retro goodness there. Included in the ticket price is a go on the Oculus Rift. So you can't go all that way, and included in the ticket to not have a go. I've never seen it before or used it, so I thought this is great. I'm going to try this out because VR, as you probably know, is supposed to be the next big thing. So they had a room all set to one side. It was all darkened out, and there were some sort of powerful PCs in there. You could see there was some big PC cases with graphics splashed all over the side of them, advertising the obviously the graphics cards that run them and Oculus itself. So yeah, I thought, yeah, let's have a go. And sort of when you're ready, you go to the desk in the museum and tell them that you want to have a go on the Oculus, and they ask for your ticket and they sort of stamp it and then take you in the room, and you sit down and they ask you what game you want to go on. There was 3. There was a Minecraft game. Well, I say game, it was really like a Minecraft kart ride. I didn't have a go on that. There was also a Tron, I think it was called Cyber Cycles, if I remember correctly, and so I chose to have a go on that. The other game, I can't quite remember what it was, but when it was described to me, it didn't really sound that appealing. I thought, oh, I've seen Minecraft quite a lot anyway, so let's go with Tron Cyber Cycles. So yeah, I chose that, and the lady there set it up on the PC. Sort of, I was sat in the chair in front of the PC, and I could see her go into the directory where the game was and loading it up and everything. And on the monitor, you could see the game as it loaded, how it would show between each lens on the Oculus. So I had sort of a glimpse of what it would be like, and then put the headset on, and then some headphones that went on afterwards. But for me, wearing glasses, I found it a little difficult. And I didn't know till after, from doing a bit more research. But when I was there, they wouldn't let me wear my glasses, which for me, I've got a astigmatism. And it kind of spoiled it, really. But never mind, you wanted to give it a go. I found it quite heavy. The headphones were really good. They were big, beefy headphones, probably a well-known brand. I can't remember which one. It was all over very quickly. So they set me up, put the Oculus on. I found it was heavy as I said that. I managed to adjust it on the left-hand side, but on the right I couldn't. And every time I blinked, my eyelid was touching the lens, which was a bit uncomfortable. But I didn't, I just cracked on, really. Maybe I should have said, I need to adjust this. But don't usually get on well without my glasses unless it's bedtime. But I gave it a go, and it was quite immersive. You sort of look around, and it would follow you on screen as well, on the lenses in front of you. They handed me an Xbox controller. I think it was an Xbox One controller, and you use that to sort of navigate. But one of the problems I found was I didn't get told what button did what. It was just, there you go, you're now in Oculus Rift. And in the game there was like a red cycle, and I sort of, obviously most people have seen Tron, and the idea in that game is to create walls and block the other player and they crash into it. But because there was no explanation, I didn't really know what to do, so I was just sort of flying around and trying to work out what did what and hit the occasional wall, and it was all over very quickly. But overall it was very immersive. I think for me it spoiled it a bit because I couldn't quite see exactly what was going on. But it was a lot of fun, and I've heard that you can wear glasses in Oculus Rift, and for me that's going to be a whole different and better experience. But it was good to go and give it a taster, although it was all very quick and over in about 5 minutes. One of the exhibits I liked was all about the ET dig over in America, where years ago, you probably remember, Video Game Crash story, where Atari basically dumped thousands and thousands of cartridges, boxes, instruction manuals, you name it, in the desert. And there was a recent visit there by a load of people, and they dug up the site, and some of the stuff they found was brought back, and it's in the museum there at in Rome. And there's some ET stuff, ET boxes, all laid out in their IKEA cabinets, but all laid out with a bit of information. There were certificates of authenticity for each item, giving you a bit of description about the item and why it was there. And just to add that sort of realism to the display, they had some dirt, which allegedly, of course, is, I'm sure it is, from the actual site itself. So they had the item in some dirt, as you can see, and it was all very good and very interesting. Well guys, there you have it, a complete tour of the Vigamus video game museum in Rome that I've recently visited. Thanks for watching the video, hope you enjoyed the tour. As you can see, there's so much stuff to get through, and it was lots of fun. If you're in Rome, or when in Rome as they say, make sure you make a visit. It's reasonably priced to get in and easy to get to, just a short 15-minute walk from the nearest metro. So thanks for watching again, and everyone keep it retro.